Brian said that after the shooting took place, before police arrival, while Mr. Arbery was on the ground, that he heard Travis McMichael make the statement, "F***ing."
You're hearing testimony from a GBI investigator during a preliminary hearing for the 3 men accused of murdering Ahmaud Arbery. The investigator detailing the moments Arbery was shot and killed while jogging through a Brunswick neighborhood back in February, including a racial slur allegedly said by the man who shot him after those shots were fired. Mara Sirianni live outside GBI headquarters in DeKalb County with more on the hearing and what's next.
New and disturbing evidence undoubtedly taking center stage in the preliminary hearing yesterday. It was a long day, and investigators with the GBI said that they believe Ahmaud's death was highly calculated. So that testimony was given again throughout the day yesterday in that courtroom in Glynn County. One investigator testifying Ahmaud was hit with a truck before he died. They also say the 25-year-old was shot 3 times. After the shooting, the GBI says William Bryan told them Travis McMichael used a racial slur. During cross-examination, defense attorneys testified that Bryan never previously mentioned this. The GBI firing back, saying Travis has used the slur numerous times on social media. We also learned more about Bryan's alleged role in Arbery's death. Agents say he first claimed he was just a witness who recorded the shooting on his phone, but investigators believe he worked with the McMichaels to trap Arbery in the street.
He made several statements about trying to block him in and using his vehicle to try to stop him. His statement was that Mr. Arbery kept jumping out of the way and moving around the bumper and actually running down into the ditch in an attempt to avoid his truck.
And this morning, all 3 men remain locked up, a judge deciding there is enough evidence against them for the case to move forward. Now, next half hour, we will hear from Ahmaud Arbery's mother about the moments she had to actually leave the courtroom. She says that they learned some new shocking and disturbing testimony in the courtroom yesterday. But again, we'll hear from her next half hour. Wes.